Let me ask you something. What if one day your bank freeze your account, your money get blocked and the bank simply collapsed? Sound extreme, but in 2002, 2008, it's actually happened with the millions of peoples. And that crisis became the creation of the Bitcoin. Today I will explain the real problem between the Bitcoin and blockchain were designed in the soul and the simplest possible way that you can understand how it's the blockchain solve the Bitcoin creations. In 2008, major bank around the world made risky financial decisions. So they gonna loan to people who didn't repay them, and then those loans failed and the bank start collapsing. People lost their job, people lost their homes, and people lost their savings. Government stepped in and printed more money to solve the banks and save the banks. But here's the problem. Banks are rescued by printing the more money and regular peoples just suffocated and suffered. Trusted in the financial system was damaged and 2009 something new appeared, that is Bitcoin, created by someone called Satoshi Nakamoto. So interesting fact is that the no one know who is Satoshi Nakamoto. So traditional finance run on trust. Your trust banks to hold your money, government not to print too much money, and payment companies to process transaction fairly. But what if the trust break? Banks can freeze your account and block transaction, charging high fees and close during emergencies. So you have no control. Your money is technically no fully in your control, and Bitcoin was designed to remove that dependencies. So in traditional banking, everything is centralized. There is no center authority in the blockchain and the Bitcoin system. One system, one database, one controller that are applied on the bank side, but the Bitcoin introduced decentralization. Instead of one central authority, thousands of computers maintain the systems. No single person controlled, no government owns it, no CEO runs it. That's the first problem blockchain solve. Remove single point of failure. So government can print more money whenever they want, but when too much money is printed, inflation increase, currency loss values. And how much money is printed, the currency is losing continuous values, and your saving with purchasing power will decrease significantly. Bitcoin is different. It has a fixed supply of 21 billion coins. No one can change that rule, and not even a creator. This makes Bitcoin predictable and scarce. Blockchains ensure those rules cannot be manipulated. And the third problem blockchain solve while creating the Bitcoin is the sending money internationally can take 2 to 3 days. High fees and bank approvals and business hours limitations by the banks. But with the Bitcoin, you can send money everywhere in the world anytime without any permissions. The blockchain verify the transactions and no middleman needed. That's the powerful things that there's while you are doing the blockchain transaction, just like you are sending the Bitcoin to one country to another country. There's no middleman, no banks, no governments. You directly send that Bitcoin to any other country or any other regions. So that's the powerful things about the blockchain technology and the Bitcoin. And bank operate privately because it's a lack of transparency from the banks never expose their how they are doing and what they are doing with your money. So you cannot see their internal decisions, but Bitcoin blockchain is public. Everyone can see their transaction recorded and visible. Everything is open and visible on the blockchain transactions, just like we are transferring the money or anyone in the world who are transferring the money through the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin transaction is recorded in the blockchain system. So that's create accountability. And blockchain also solve the third problem is that so the problem is instead of trusting bank, you can trust math, trust and code, and you can trust on decentralized networks. It repairs human trust, something based verification. That's the innovation. So I hope you get the whole information, just like how the blockchain solve the Bitcoin problem. The first one is centralized control go the removed centralized control, and Bitcoin introduced the decentralization. Inflation manipulation, because the Bitcoin has a 21 million supply and this can be never be edited. And global payment system that can be easily made by the blockchain with the help of Bitcoin, because it's there is no middleman in the while you sending the Bitcoin to one region or one country to another country or one person to another. You can send anytime anywhere, and there's no also there is no limitations in the banking hours, just like a business hours we are doing it at 10 to 5, then after then you cannot do the transaction after that. So if you are using the Bitcoin, you can transaction anytime. It's just 2 or 3 minute takes and a transaction will be successful in any time, just like it will be night or midday. So that's all. This is just a beginning. In the next video we will explore how blockchain actually keeps all the secure. If you're serious about understanding crypto from the foundation, stay with this series and we will talk the more in the next video, which is going to be what is Bitcoin, and I will explain that video in proper way as a very beginner strategy. So keep posted with the blockchain and this upcoming courses series. So I think you guys like the video, and if you have any doubt you can write on the comment section. I will reply you surely. So thanks for watching.